Okay, right. Welcome one and all to another fantastic stream. I am your host, Dr. Wasabi. How you doing? My God. So, in today's video, we are doing something a bit different. So, as many of you know, we have completed the Final Fantasy 2 movie Pizzeria. Fantastic series, but now it is time for a bit of a retrospective, going back to my old FNAF Movie 1 map, and just sort of tweaking it a little, just adding some textures, making sure it's ready for series, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun stream. It kind of gives me a chance to go over what I've done already, and see if I can improve anything. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's go. But yeah, happy Sunday, everyone. It is... what's the date? It's the 14th of December, so I think only... yeah, I think only 11 days till Christmas. See ya. Yo, Jolly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, I need to update that. FNAF Movie Map. Let's go. Right. That should be everything done. Yes, right. Let us begin. So, first of all, oh, we got our first question. Jolly says question. Go, shoot. Okay, right. Let's change this to day for one. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, right. And now we need to switch this up to... right. Okay. Let us begin. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just sort of go around the pizzeria and see if there's anything we need to do. The Ultra Club movie says, hi, yo, Ultra Club, how you doing? Okay, is there anything really we need to do here? Okay, so what I can do, I can use the potential of that. Okay, right. What? Jolly says, will you make Secret of the Mimic and make the vids tutorials? That is a very big project, so I'll have to think about that. Again, it's just about how I spend my time, because a lot of what I do, for those who don't know, I do like 3 different jobs. I do publishing, I do commissions, and I do YouTube. So I have to balance that with everything else. Are we revamping the FNAF 1 location? Yes, we are. So this is like a stream to sort of go over everything, make sure everything's decent. If there's anything I've missed, you know, go over that. But now I'm thinking about it, this is pretty solid. The only thing I might go over is the... maybe give the branches a bit more. Yeah, so this was built before mangrove blocks, I think, so we'll be putting that on. Yeah. Like so. And just adding bits of more detail to the map, essentially. So yeah, because at the moment I'm in a bit of a in-between when it comes to build series, because obviously we've finished this huge. Do you have any recommendations on making Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, 1 second. No. Sorry, let me let the live chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Over here, trying to make sense of the FNAF 2 location. Gotta say, I love the backstage the most. Yeah, the backstage. I think is a more interesting one. It's like it's so weird because on the layout it has the gate going into the river, like the Great River Cruise. Yeah. Yeah, guys, it's Earth build series next for real. Exactly. But it's like you don't see it in the vlogs, and you don't see it because it's like obscured. But by the layout, that's where it goes. So it's been really frustrating, but challenging in a good way at the same time to see. Okay, how can I interpret this in a way that's very faithful to the actual movie and makes sense? Okay, let me load the live stream. 1 second, folks. 1 second. I was watching Lord of the Rings. Before we go on, I'm streaming the entire series, the extended version, I think. Hey, what's up? Yo, Danielle, how you doing? Yo, Cup, how are you doing? Okay. Oh my god, the stupid advert. I don't want a child talking about energy prices. We do Poppy Playtime, all chapters in Minecraft in videos. I haven't thought about it, but I will be doing some tutorials when the next chapter comes out. I've seen the reference images, I've seen the trailers. It's like this weird sort of tail monster thing, which I'll be building. Yo! Serial, how you doing, how you doing? Welcome to the stream and sit on down. Okay, let me, Oh, do you have any recommendations on making FNAF security breach in Minecraft? Ooh, like, that's the thing, I feel like it's already been done. You've seen Spotify Rap, says Kurt, you've seen YouTube recaps, and now you've seen for Hive Bewind. What? Excuse me? But yeah, so in terms of big build series, I have to gauge them. I need to make sure they do well, because you know some series they do quite well. You know, my own interpretations of builds, you know, they do all right. But if it's like more obscure, the less views it will get, and this is my job now, so I do need to factor that in as well. So when I get the time, because that's the annoying thing, because we're at the end of the year and I'm already planning for what I need to do in the new year. You know, any good person, you know, any YouTuber right now who has this as like a job is looking at the new year at the moment, you know, planning out what to do, you know, what to think, and all that good stuff. Well, do you know the... Yeah, I know Cup of Tea, don't worry. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Easy gave me member on his thing. I need to wait until Bedrock Connect updates so I can actually play on his member server. And Danielle's making distressing faces in the chat. Lovely. So, yeah, the only thing I think we really need to do is just add some borders to things. Maybe... Yeah, I think maybe, like, lower this a bit. Not entirely sure. Maybe. Thoughts on Mounts of Mayhem, and this is being the last 1.xx.xx update. Oh yeah, they're changing the dates, aren't they? Barry says, will you add the decoration you missed in FNAF 1, for example, the plane ride near the entrance? Oh, that is a good point. Yes, I will. Where's that? Okay. Okay, saying that, I've come into this slightly underprepared, but again, that's okay. That's okay, you know. Steps and ladders. But, yeah, so what we're going to do is just go over the textures for now, for the first step, see what needs to be done, and then see what we can do. Because a lot of this is just going over the build, making sure it's all nice and textured, update the textures if there's any missing, and all that. Because for my recollection, I think I did pretty well for this recreation. Although, folks, if you want to make it even better, you know what I gotta say. If you do like what I do, then please like the video and subscribe. Obviously, doing so helps me amongst the algorithm, so make sure to like the video, hype the video, and subscribe. So yeah, so look at this. Like, even looking back, I know this is a relatively recent build, considering it was about 2 years ago, so it wasn't when I was, like, still developing my skills. So, I don't know, it's weird, because, like, you're trying to figure out what's wrong. Which, you know, for some egotistical people is quite difficult, but not for me. Oh, I remember this. Oh my god, I remember this. Yeah, this will need updating. What else? What else? Yeah, that'll need updating. Okay, so let's go to the main stage. Very good. And this goes to the main base. And this goes to the roof. Okay, okay, I'm getting familiarized. I'm getting familiarized. Okay. What am I doing? God, I did a pretty good job. Honestly, I gotta say, this is better than the FNAF 2 roofing. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, a lot more gradients as well. Huh. Although, saying that, I think because, Barry says, also, I have around 89 reference pages for the FNAF 2 location. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think, for me, I had about 60... Oh, I was about to say the magic number. I had about 66 pictures. Again, like, a lot of the reference images, they kind of, like, feed into each other. Like, they're, like, half of a reference image into another. So I didn't have to bring too much in there. But yeah, again, it's just one of those things. Yeah, because I remember... Yeah. Most of them are for the dining room too. Yeah, exactly. Because like you don't see the entire thing, so you have to like slowly get the reference images out, and it's an absolute nightmare, honestly. Right. So one thing I will do for this tutorial when I do make it is I will have the planning guides for each room, because I did that like halfway through the series for the FNAF 2 movie pizzeria, and that helped me a lot, and I'm pretty sure it helped a lot more people, so I'll probably do that as well. Just like little beacon markers, outline markers, sorry. Right, so we are going to texture the sides up slightly, so maybe like pale oak, and then yeah, acacia and pale oak, just to have a bit more, like not too much grime. You don't want to add too much, but it's just like little bits, just adding up and adding detail. But yeah, honestly, this has been the busiest month of my life when it comes to work. I've had to do the series, I've had to record the Burning Springs update, which I'll do I'm going to do a big guide video on that, not soonish, but maybe in the new year, when I've done all the like Burning Springs guides. I've got one, yeah, so I've done a guide for the Abraxo. What else? December, yeah, okay, I have been well endowed this month, which I'm very happy about, and obviously I couldn't have done it without you peeps, so thank you. But obviously, you know, you got to keep that ball rolling. My dad's very proud. He sees it more as a job now than he did, like you know, a few months ago. So that's nice. Yo, Golden Freddy, how you doing? How you doing? Wild. Just joined. What are you doing? Nothing much, nothing much. We're just, we're sort of going over my old FNAF 1 movie map, just adding some details and getting it ready for tutorial series. Most likely, I will start it in the new year, because that gives me a bit of time to make other videos. I've got to do a bunch of Fallout 76 stuff. Made the pizzeria smaller. It's too big. Well, I can't make it... Jolly, if I had to make it smaller, I'll have to redo the entire thing. Like... like, you know what? On that side note, I have had a comment, which is, you know, is completely fine, constructive criticism, that my builds are too big. And I will respond to that. So the reason why I sometimes up the scales in terms of my builds is that I want to have a cavernous feeling to the builds themselves. Because if it's too small, in my mind, now you could disagree with me on this, you explore it way too quickly. And the problem with that is that the immersion, in the immersion and in the experience, it sort of dampens the entire thing. You know, it sort of removes that wonder. Oh, so you're not compensating for something? No, I'm not compensating. You see my Instagram, Dad. No, oh my God! I almost said Daddy Cat. Oh, that's crazy. But no, the size will remain the same. I'm just making this into a tutorial. You know, if you don't like that, then I'm sorry. I can't really change anything about that. But I will bear that in mind when I do future original tutorials that aren't just rebuilding stuff I've built before. But again, there's some plenty of great builds and tutorials for the FNAF movie that are a bit smaller, and I heavily recommend you go watch them. In fact, I want to do a video where I review, well, not review, but to see like what the different versions are, like, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like that's fair. Will you make your maps functional at all? Well, what do you mean, functional? Restore. Functional. Oh, restored. Oh, that's a good question. To be fair, I think what I could do is redstone. English hard. Yes, English hard. Wait, you're all Welsh. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so what I could do is I could do like an extension tutorial where if you want to essentially recreate it, I could essentially tell you how to do it, like just replace everything. Would you guys enjoy that? English is an objectively stupid language. Well, no, it's basically like a mix of like Germanic and French, like, languages, or because that's how England came to be. Yes, okay. I'll bear that in mind. So I'll add that to the list of stuff I need to do. Because realistically, I can do that pretty easily. I just need to make. Yes, what I can do. Yeah. Okay, let me just formulate it in my head so I can clean up. Essentially, what it's going to be is just me removing all the blocks and telling you what to do. Golden Freddy says, do what? No. Joy gave a great suggestion, that we should do like a clean version, a restored version of the pizzeria. So what I'm going to do is you know, you've already completed it, but if you want to make it clean, if you want to make it functional, here's what you do. So remove all the dirt, the grime, and then we will make the lighting a lot more vibrant. You know, because obviously it's for the movie version. Doodle Boy says, I had to watch free ads to watch. Free? Where do you live? Like, Dubai? Like, who's giving? What region is giving you free ads? Send those Germanic Anglo-Saxons back to northern Germany. That Doodle Boy womp womp. It's all for a good cause, and that's helping me. That sounded so bad. Unfortunately, there's nothing really I can do about Doodle Boy. But yo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. How are you doing, apart from being fleeced? The free ads are made in China. Yeah. China. Yeah, so we'll add some of this, some of that. Yeah, because when you think about it, all these like dead vines, they gotta grow up somewhere. Like they don't just stop. They kind of like dig into the wall. Because I don't know if you know about this, but like anyone who has like a big back garden, with like trees and vines, what are you doing? I am basically refining my FNAF 1 video, We make the original pizzerias from the franchise. I will decide later in time. The only reason why I say that is because I want to make my own interpretations of like the original games. Because I've already done one for Fredbear's Family Diner. I've already done one for Fall Fest. The gaps in the brick pillars are a bit distracting. The gaps in the brick pillars. No, they're supposed to be because they're supposed to be. Actually, folks, you want me to remove like the stairs, like the stair textures from the FNAF 2 movie pizzeria? No, the FNAF 1 movie. Oh my god, I'm getting confused. That's a design choice. Yeah. But like, do you want it flat? Do you want it textured? Again, you're gonna build it, so I'd rather have your have your input. Yeah, so I will do eventually my own interpretation. I mean, it is kind of distracting. Okay, guys, do you want it? The FNAF 2 then gave PTSD to Bro. Honestly, Barry, I'm not gonna lie here. That series was the most intensive thing I've done in a while. I've never worked harder in my life than I have making those videos daily for about a month. I mean, honestly. You can keep it if you want. I'll just change it when I build it. Okay, we'll keep it then. Do you know how to work command blocks? No. No. I do not know how to work command blocks. I think the last time I used a command block was for a world engine I used to excavate my city world. And I think that was like X Magic. Yeah, Tom H Magic. Great channel. I use him for my stuff, for my city world and all that. Fantastic guy. Fantastic redstone bedrock engineer. You should learn. It's just not my cup of tea. Oh no, he's in my head. The last time I used command blocks was never. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. No pun intended. It is cup of tea. EXE's cup of tea. Oh my god. Oh, I hate being British. I'd rather be English. Yeah. So I've said this ad infinitum, but me and cup of tea EXE are like a role reversal of each other, where I'm really good at building, but absolutely dog crap at command blocks, and Cup of Tea's okay at building, but really good at command blocks. And there's no criticism to him. Everyone has their own skills, and that's okay, you know. Like any self-professed redstone engineer is going to be less inclined at building and more inclined to redstone. Gone Freddy says, do you have Roblox? Yes. Although, if I add you, what's your excuse for not Englishing? What? What do you mean not Englishing? Okay. Yeah, so we won't texture this up too much to add some... Oh my god. Have you seen cuptea.exe's Secret of the Mimic Map? I've seen glimpses of it. I've seen his videos. It looks fantastic, quite frankly. Like, obviously, like, critiques aside, it's a massive project. For someone who does big projects like this, I completely sympathise and relate to him. Because he showed in the stream, it was so funny. It was like some guy saying... actually, it's too small. How could you perfectly recreate the map? And he was just like, well, you may as well just play Secret of the Mimic if you want to fully recreate a map. Like, like what? Yeah, because the guy gave his map like 0 out of 10 or something. I made the FNAF 1 pizzeria in Roblox. I'll be creator. Never again. I'm just going to stick with Minecraft now. You should play the pizzeria roleplay. Great, like, custom map creator in there. I really want to get one started and like recreate this in there, but again, it's just one of those things. Rude. Yeah, it was pretty rude. I mean, you read it out, and it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Like when you're doing a project like that, and you hear that, it's just like I would probably like just throw the guy out the window, you know. Like Cup of Tea's a lot more calm than I am. But if I work like a month on a project and some guy, you know, pushes up glasses, some buck-tooth BuzzFeed nerd, I'm like, yeah, no. You've chose violence. But yeah, no to me. Rude? Who's being rude to you? What's your favourite FNAF game? I'd say FNAF 3 or FNAF Pizzeria Simulator. You? Me? How have I been rude to you? I apologise if I've come across as rude. I didn't even realise it. Okay, right, so the texturing of the roof. Have you tried FNAF Co-op on Roblox? They just added FNAF 6 and FNAF into FNAF IRT. What's FNAF IRT? Doodleboy says, I'm confused. What are you confused about? Okay, we'll add some back details. I read time. Huh? Oh, FNAF in real time. Oh, I see. Oh, in real time. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, they have that. Sorry, I forgot. They made that FNAF game, didn't they? Where it's like in real time. And you have to like stay there for 6 hours. Oh, wait, no, something different. Oh, you see, that's the problem. There's so many like FNAF fan games. 6 IRL hours. Yeah. Yeah, slower than a dead snail. Yeah, exactly. No, it's like work roleplay in Roblox. Oh my god! You know? Like 6 or 7 hours. Hello, late. No! Oh my god, I said it. You demon. I played FNAF IoT and Fazbear Entertainment. Please hire me. Well, no, it's essentially you just essentially doing a security gig at that point, because you're just doing work. You're just doing a job. Like, oh my god, it's like when you role play as like a pizza delivery driver on Roblox. Like you, like yep. my neck is red. Working like a dog to keep my family fed. Bros fell for the oldest trick in the book. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. That's a shame on my family. Don't diss work at a pizza place. No, I'm not dissing it, but it's like, you get what I mean. Okay, right, okay, so I'm pretty confident we can have this as a first tutorial. I'm gonna eat your whole life. That's the strangest threat I've ever received. Worth a shot, indeed. Okay, right. Ooh. I just had a thought. I might do the actual series in this world, just because I can literally move this away. What's number times number, and add that result to the year we are in now. What year will you get? I'm not okay. What? In a bad way. Oh my god! What? Oh my god. I low-key already saw FNAF 3 movie leaks. The layout looks horrible and crazy. What? DM me. DM me, Barry, on Twitter. I have to see these leaks. Can we see? No. I'm not gonna spoil you, but let me see DMs. Fell for the oldest trick in the book. Wait, what? Bro, answer the question, 1 second. What's... okay, fine, I'll do it. Well, 6 times 7, and add that result to the year we are in now. Okay, 6 times 7. Let me get out my calculator. Where is it? It's on my iPad somewhere. 6 times 7. 42. Add that result, and then plus 20, 25. It's 2067. I hate you so much. Oh, I'm gonna flake the skin from your actual body. Oh my god. Oh, it's about then. Oh my god. What's 6? No, we're not doing it. I'm not going into this absolute brain rot. I'm gonna do the job I've been tasked to do for this stream, which is to do up the Final Freddy's. If you want to do it amongst yourselves, then go ahead. But I'm not entertaining this absolute slop. But what I will entertain is if you like the video, hype the video, and subscribe. That's right, folks. Make sure to like the video. I will check. Anyway, yeah. Okay, right. Let me get all these in. Right. Let's see. Hype. Never heard of that before. It's on mobile. Oh my god. Use light blocks for your build. Yeah, but not everyone has light blocks, Jolly. It wouldn't be fair to people playing it. It's like if you use barrier blocks or something. It's like if you're just like a regular player, you're gonna have no idea what light blocks are. Like I didn't realize what light blocks were until like 2-3 years in, like 2-3 years ago. I was like, what is this miraculous device? And I think I actually, yeah, I might actually already have light blocks on. Yes, I'll have that. No, oh my god, no charger. Light passes through slabs. If you need more light in an area, replace the floor with slabs and add torches right under the slabs. Very true, very true. Light block versus barrier block versus border block versus structure void. The border block, I think it's only the border block, if memory serves me correctly, it's like for spawning random items. Are we all waiting for the second part of the FNAF 2 tour vlogs? Yeah, actually, yeah, we are. That's correct. Actually, yeah, we are. Yeah, I remember Baz doing his thing, saying there's like a part 2. Huh. That was strange. Right, let's go read the chats again. Can we see your FNAF 2 movie map? Well, you've already seen it, it's in the video. I just realised you've got the vents in your FNAF 2 movie build in the office. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. So, I watched the movie, and in no uncertain terms, there is no vent system. There's a scene where Bonnie, like, it's not related to, I'm not gonna say what happens, but there's a scene where Bonnie goes through the vents. You've seen this in the trailers. Before anyone says that I'm spoiling, I am not, okay? So, you see that. I want to see it in the slide, but just to see it in the video, I don't have time. yeah, the vent goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. I've seen it. I've seen the layout. It's just a small vent that goes nowhere, which is, yeah, you know, it's frustrating. But again, you know, like, don't spoil it. I didn't watch the movie. No, it's not a spoiler. It is not a spoiler. Okay. If people listen. Make the vent go nowhere, but still make it. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I need to make it make sense. It is a building. It is a structure. It is a business created for the entertainment of snot-nosed children. Okay, I need to make it make sense. Otherwise, it just, it just needs to make sense. Okay. Actually, the event does somehow go into the back hallways since we did see event opening. Do we? You're on the internet seeing a FNAF stream multiple days after it's released. You're going to see spoilers. Ah, true. Go inside. Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm doing the what's it? The block list. Okay, that's mud. It was next to the door in Kids Cove. Really? Next to the door? Oh, huh. I don't know about that. Sounds a little crazy to me. Okay, right. White stained glass. Anything else? Quartz slabs, quartz bricks. We don't really need anything. Bonnie had to do like climbing to get stuck in a fence. Yeah, it's like it's a shame because Bonnie actually didn't have a lot of screen time in the movie, and I'm not even, I'm not spoiling anything here. He has no connection to the story. Okay, literally none, and it is very disappointing. Make a part 21 to the vents. No. No, look, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, like the vents go nowhere. It's a leap of best. If you want to, okay, if you want to make a vent, then I'll make an optional bit in my next video when we clean this up. Doodle Boy says, has anyone played Fredbear's Mega RP on Roblox? I have. I gotta be honest, I'm a lot more of a pizzeria roleplay kind of guy. Apparently, Mr. Cupcake from FNAF 1 has like 2 more screen time than the Wizards. Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay. Oh. Although it is pretty funny, some guy was like making these like really sensitive what were they? Oh my god, like, yeah, it's basically like these spoiler tweets. It's like, oh my god, look at this, and then there's people like dogpiling on him like really hard, which is really funny. And I think one of the illustrators for the pizzeria roleplay, Salad Girl, all I know about the movie is that a furry gets a fast stuck in a bed, and Matt Patter's in it. You won't notice. You won't notice if Matt Patter's in it, I think. Okay. Actually, oh my god, I've missed this. Oh my god. People complained about every animatronic being sidelined by the cupcake in the FNAF 1 movie. They said they listened to fans. Did fans listen? Well, that's yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a careful balance because, like, on one side you've got like these loser critics, which are basically like, oh my god, this is not my horror movie. And they're just like, just go away. You absolute mong. Okay. Ugh. You see, this is the backstage issues I have. Like just having this to work with. You gotta make it the perfect gradient. That's what I always do. Try again. That's always my MO. Okay. Quartz bricks, quartz stairs, quartz slabs, the white stained glass. Yeah, so we're going to include the curb around, because that's a nice little border in between. And then, I hope the FNAF relocation will be a haunted house, maybe with like a cart ride going through it. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about what they do for the FNAF relocation, because you don't really have to stick with the same realism as you would with like a pizzeria, because the benefit of the doubt is it's a business. You have to put toilets, you have to put kitchens. How do you know what blocks goes where when you're recording the tutorials? I take pictures of it using my iPad, and then that allows me to essentially, oh my god, 1 second. Oh my god. That allows me to essentially look at the reference image and just copy what I've taken a picture of. It's pretty good system. But yeah. Okay, alright, we'll do the sort of cyan bits first. 1 second. Right, I'm back. Sorry, my brother was calling me and I just like flew the door open. I was like, what? I says, do you want bacon, egg and beans? I was like, oh yeah. Oh, bacon, egg and beans. Very like Battington's The Horror. Yeah, exactly. Read my mind reading that. Have you read any FNAF books? No, I I have not. Okay. Alright, dark prismarine. And then it kind of goes into a lime. Okay, to look at a lime thing. And then we got into the grass. Very good. Yeah, this is going to be a long thing. Did we ever see the pizza overhang room in FNAF 2? I generally think that's the kitchen. No, it's not. It's the only thing it can be is the bathrooms. And the reason I say that is because the kitchen displayed in the movie is the one at the back. And there is no other option for the bathrooms other than behind those two pizzeria things. Or otherwise, where they poop. Withered Bonnie will make movie critics face the consequences of their actions, rating FNAF 2 at 16%. Yeah, it's just like it's just not built for people who don't know what they're doing. Essentially, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, well, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's basically the critics. Because, you know, it's supposed to be corny. It's, you know, it's not necessarily... Okay, I will say this. It's a lot scarier. Didn't the movie set design and label as the kitchen's washroom? They did, but what I've had to do... This is what... Barry, this is what happens when they don't label stuff and they don't show stuff. I have to take my own interpretation. So, if there's one room left in the entire pizzeria, in the little thought experiment, if there's one room in the entire pizzeria that's left, and you don't know what it is, but you haven't seen a bathroom yet, my brain is thinking, okay, it's a bathroom. Otherwise, they're literally taking dumps in the Great River Cruise. Okay, so I'm, you know, Occam's razor, the answer with the least leaps of conclusion is most likely the right one. Okay? It's a bathroom. It's a bathroom. You know, otherwise they're just pooping all over the place and it just turns into a ridiculous... Buildings and movies take place in the back rooms because layouts make no sense. Yo! Indeed, I agree. Horrorfon says hello. Yo, Horrorfon, how you doing? Okay, we're going to switch that out for... the only thing that really annoyed me in FNAF 2 jokes... Yeah, it's like Faz gummies. Or something. Obviously, I won't say too much, but... Yeah, it is one of those things. Win Wizard Play says hello. Yo, Win Wizard, how you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. Just doing a bit of a stream. Just redoing and getting this ready for a tutorial series, which will be in the new year. So you'll have to wait a second. But again, we've got some good stuff planned. Yeah, this is going to be a very long block list. Actually, why don't... I've just an idea. Why don't we do this... Okay, so if we do this, like, section first, and then do this bit for the second, I feel that would be a better option. Just because I don't want the video to go too long. It has to be, like, generally, on average, around 15 to 20 minutes each. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, no, that's good, that's good. It means we got a block list, so that's fine-ish. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful, vibrant visuals. I was buffering, what did you say? No, I said, the more I think about it, because for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, pizzeria, I had to basically split most of the facade into, I think, what was it, 2 or 3 episodes. So what I'm going to do, because this is a lot less detailed, it's not as abandoned, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Yo, see you going, Freddy. Also, how much longer are you gonna be streaming? Anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. You're fine. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll do the first episode like this facade over here, and then for everything else, I'll do it as the second episode. That way we're not piling too much crap into one episode, because that's genuinely what happens. It turns into like an hour mess, and it takes twice as long to record. So that concludes that we pace this very well. And search 1 second. I gotta check on my lunch. 1 second. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tight. I'm so tight. Oh, right. Yeah. Because I was thinking about it, and if we do this entire front thing as one part of the tutorial, it's gonna be it's gonna be like all the way over here. Will you redo the storage room? I've noticed that the shelf layout isn't really accurate. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to redo. So actually, I will get onto that probably later on. For now, we're just sort of planning stuff. Also, folks, if you can, please like the stream. It's greatly appreciated because, of course, it helps spread my channel throughout the blessed YouTube algorithm. And of course, 1 second. 1 second. A little bit of floof. Can I see the left side of the outside? The left side? Yeah, of course. Yeah, so that's what we do have reference images for the left side of the room, which is quite funny, because we don't really get that at the other end. Super Heidi says, "Yo, Wasabi, it's been a while." Yo, Heidi, how you doing? How you doing? ASMR. No, I need to every now and again just have to brush some crap off the microphone. Otherwise, it kind of like crackles during recording. You'll notice someone just goes like. It's really annoying. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is literally just a side entrance. You see this in the first movie where they're sort of being paid to smash up the place. They get absolutely handed. So yeah. What was this? Oh, I see. Tax is well. Yo, Tax, how you doing? There's one image of the left side of the outside the first movie for like 3 to 5 seconds. Yes, I'll be back building the FNAF 2 movie. Yo, let's go. Wrong emoji. Now it's a sad, angry face. You're always angry. Tax. What can I expect? But yeah, welcome. Okay, so let's actually do this again. I am okay, I guess. Yo, how was feed stream? Hope it was well. my god. Okay. It was good. Didn't stay long because I fell asleep. Yeah, I was I was kind of wondering where you were. The movie fixed Mangle is such a bad design. I can't lie. Yeah, but that's always been the case. Like, Mangle's always been a really goofy character when he's fixed, and he just doesn't look good because he's made to be broken, which is a very strange thing to say until you realize, yeah, that's kind of the point. Would have probably been better if Toy Chica's proportions. Yeah, exactly. That's why you have such a variation of what he looks like when people try to recreate him. Otherwise, he just looks like so goofy. Honestly. Okay, so I gotta remember we are not recreating. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're not recreating this part, we're doing this part first. Okay, right. And then that. Oh? Huh? What? What are you saying? Yeah, so there's no white bits over here. We got severe thunderstorms in 40-degree heat and had large hailstones and lightnings and crazy winds right at the time of the incident. Ooh. Like, what is happening here, bro? Yeah, but that's just Australia or New Zealand or wherever you live. I know it's one of the two. He's been thrown into the air like. Will you do a Christmas stream? It just depends. If I'm doing a lot of hard work, I'll probably have. Actually, no. Yeah, I've got Christmas Day off, and then I'll be back on to work. Like, you see, okay, this is the thing about freelance. You don't get days off most of the time. You work, in order to build yourself up, you got to work from Monday to Sunday, morning till night. It is a grind. But I will be taking Christmas Day off to be a family. Obviously, got to attend the service, the church service. Well, what are we doing right now? Yo, FNAF fan, how you doing? We are building, well, not really building, but refining our old FNAF movie map, which we did, I think, 2 years ago now, into a tutorial series. So we're just planning, adding some textures. A lot of this has been making sure stuff doesn't look derpy, making sure it's accurate, and such, including, I can already see those toilets down there. They will be fully renovated. FNAF Fantas, wow, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so we don't necessarily. Just good to see another stream. I've got to work on my map, so I'll be in and out. Oh, of course. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, honestly, it's been so crazy the past month, because obviously I finished that big series on the FNAF 2 movie Pizzeria, but obviously I've got a lot of other stuff. I've got to do Fallout 76 guides, I've got to do planning, I've got to finish off my last artwork for the year. I've also, not to... plug, but I've also done my second to last art piece for the year, which I will be showing, posting on community posts, so make sure to check that out. And as you would, liking and hyping this stream when it's done, of course. Yeah, so hyping is only for videos, I've discovered. Which, oh my god. My god. I forgot to wake. Yeah, but now you have to do it, Tax. Otherwise, Father Christmas will be most displeased. Okay, I don't know why I sounded like Palpatine now for a second. I love how cinematic Springtrap looks. Will look like. I love that they kept him looking original. Yeah, exactly. In fact, I want to do a tutorial for FNAF, the FNAF 3 movie, Springtrap. I think I'll do quite well. Not for Father Christmas. Yeah, Daddy Carters will put you on. Exactly. Yo, Scoot, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? Where is he? No, Daddy Carters, you can't do this. Springtrap is Sans. I have seen that movie. That's pretty funny. Where's Scoot? I don't see him. Oh, that's very strange. Must be seeing ghosts. Wait, what? The message is retracted. What, Scoot? Yeah, he's there. What? What are the barrier blocks? What the hell is this? What? Am I a blind man? There's no message from. No, he isn't in the chat. I think you're just insane. He's crazy. What? I think you got a bit crackers, miss. Crim crumpet. Oh. Insane gang. Yo, Scott, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ah, I see you. Yes, I see you now. Okay. So I thought I hit you or something. I was like, what? Why can't I see him? Oh. Oh. Okay, that's still there. Very good. Freddy Fazbear approves this build, of course. And if you don't... Oh my god. I got hair in my mouth. That's gross. Right, it's a... I need to clean up around here. There's like hair everywhere. It's quite... it's quite gross. Like, cause I shed like an actual horse. It is not a pleasant sight. I really hate how they changed the design of the yellow rabbit like 4 times. Yeah, but again, it can have in-world explanations. You know, maybe he sort of refined the suit after a while. Harry Boy. It's not necessarily like my well, sorry, what? I just came back. No. Like a bit of hair like drifted into my mouth. It was quite crazy. Like for those who've actually followed my public Instagram, like I have quite long hair. I'm kind of cool like that. But it does mean I shed a lot. And I am taking hormone blockers. So for my hair, before anyone says. So yes. More to pull. Yeah, exactly. There is no sort here, you're crazy. I can literally see you. The allegations... No, I'm not an egg. Go away. The legendary Woman Foxy side-eye image. Yeah. Maybe I'm just delusional. Maybe. No, you can't. Literally a /egg IRL post. Egg IRL. Eggs exist. No. I'm not explaining it. I mean, Kurt can explain it. I'm not gonna. I refuse to explain it. For my own sanity. And then strip spruce wood, spruce slabs. Oh my god, what have I swallowed now? Oh, I can feel it in the back of my throat. Oh, that's an egg. Well, look-see. Well, look-see-dee-da. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't think that's what they mean with egg though. No, it means something else, but I can't say. Oh. I think I know. Yeah, you know. You know. Let me guess, was I still sister? I'm not cis! Okay? Absolute hit piece. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, is that everything? I think so. I can put it like that, and then that. And then we can just put the... I'm not cis, you are, Kale. I don't even know anymore. Just say what you want, it's fine. Okay. What is chat? Great question. Great question. As a wise question. Daddy Campus says cheese. Yes, cheese. Also, funny story. Kurt, what do you think about like stinky cheese, and in particular the crust of stinky cheeses? But none of that disgusting. Oh, French cheese. Cheese. Yes. Gross. I don't know, because I ate some of the crust off a stinky cheese, and it was very nice. It was very tasty, but it made my nose go funny. I think I bet I may have died. I'm gonna get my cheese slices. Oh, God no. In case there is any cheese here, indeed. I think it was like blue, like blue cheddar or something. But yeah, sorry, blue cheese. Okay. Hot take, Elizabeth. Looked like way prettier in FNAF 2 than FNAF 1. No ugly, disgusting pre-sliced cheese. Yeah, Scott just has like a cheese whirl he nibbles on, like like a rat. Which I have no problem with. Just to clarify. My god, what a block list. Honestly. Yeah, so I think we'll have all the block lists here. Here, Nordics love our big blocks of cheese. I was recommended like a Nordic healing rite kind of thing. Like you sort of lie on the floor and like you breathe in deeply. I zone out for 5 seconds and now there's just cheese in chat. Yeah, you keep zoning out, bro. Okay, regular terracotta. Oh, excuse me. Oh, 1 second. A Nordic what? Like a Nordic like healing thing, and it's like you lie on your back, and I think you breathe in sharply for 2 seconds. You hold it for 1 second, and then you exhale for 8 seconds. And doing so, you relax everything you can. And apparently, it's supposed to activate like a hidden nerve in your body that slows your heart rate. Never heard of it. No. just must be crazy then. I must be crazy. Crazy. Okay, right. Okay, right. Let me get this done. Very good, very good. Right, alright, that should be the block list for the first episode. My god, look at that, absolute monster. It's always the facade, like, when you get into the interior, it's a bit more, tempered, but everything else is just ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Oh, I remember this. This is, William Afton's office. I think over here. Oh, look at that glow. Fantastic, fantastic. The security office with the... Oh, I remember this! Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to recreate this as well. Oh my god. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so it's gonna be like little things, like... Yeah, we're gonna have to change that, obviously, for any survival players. Yeah, like, honestly, I can't really find that much to complain about with the build, apart from, like, little things, like, I think the worst, perpetrator is the storage room, because this is literally just ridiculous. So yeah, we'll have to redo the entirety of this, but apart from that, it is pretty okay. I'm quite happy with it. We've got little